Can an $80 travel video tripod really be worth it? Let's find out today. After opening the packaging, it felt pretty premium. The bag was good that holds the tripod, although I'm going to throw it on my backpack. The tripod itself is actually only 3 pounds, which is great. It has this handle here with a good solid rubber grip on it, and the head of this is actually plastic. The rest of the construction is aluminum, and honestly it feels great, and I'm really happy with the purchase so far. So we're going to go outside and test out how it does when we move it back and forth, extend it, put it down on the ground, check all of its features out, and we'll see if this thing can stand up to whatever travel video we may throw at it.
And then once we get outside, I just got a full shot of the camera just to show what it looks like. And just had to adjust everything and start doing a pan shot just to see how it would look. I saw some reports of it saying it was wobbly. I just wanted to test that out here at the lower end, but it seemed like there was no problems. The tilt was just fine. Obviously it's going to tilt forward just because that thing's way up in the front, but either way it still did, just because there's heavy weight on the front. And then we got to the max height, and that's where the things that I did see people reporting came in and really showed themselves on this, and I guess that makes the most sense since it's the highest up and least supported. And see, once it got moved, it did wobble quite a bit, and here with the camera I would try to move it back and forth, and sometimes you'll see that the head actually moves itself. It came unscrewed just a little, a couple times whenever I was messing around with it. I just tightened it back down, and it seemed like it was fine afterwards, but it seems like at max height it was worse. And it did come with a cell phone mount. The cell phone mount was actually really helpful for me for other tripods as well when I was trying to shoot stuff. It sits up there just fine. Does a good job. That's an S24 Plus Ultra. It's a fairly large phone, and it fits it just fine. Pan shots were good. I've tested a couple footage with it, but I figure you can just see how it looks right here for yourself. Tilt was just fine. And then I tried it up at the max height as well, just to see how it would do. It still wobbled just like the camera did. Maybe even worse, just because of there's less weight on it. And this is when they were stabbed into the ground with the spikes. And I just want to do a little low profile shot. It is stable down there. That's just fine. It was interesting. I wanted to show it. The setup for it is actually pretty easy, very quick. I think about a minute in total for me to put everything, and that was with me accidentally placing the camera closer to the house and that I should have. I just left it over there on accident. And there we go. See? Now it's on there. I'm really going to enjoy using this. It's going to be a lot easier than my Joby one.
Let's talk about the pros and cons. So the pros are it's affordable, portable, and I think the build quality is pretty great. The cons are the fluid head is made out of plastic, the max height will be wobbly no matter what you put on it, and the fluid head can actually spin off of the tripod itself if you were to just keep doing circles, but it does actually end up moving unless you tighten it down to the tripod itself. At least I noticed from when I was panning, it was doing something like that. It would end up grabbing enough to pull the fluid head to the right or left, and it would end up unscrewing it. So it was not necessarily as fluid as it should be. And would I buy it again? Yes, 100% I would buy it again. I think it's great for the money. It's great for a budget-minded or beginner photographer, videographer, depending on what you're doing. Since I'm kind of a hybrid, I would buy it for myself specifically. However, if it's somebody you're looking to buy for as a gift, I think it would be a great option. It wouldn't break the bank, and it comes off as really great quality. And lastly, if there's anything that you want me to review, if there's like some kind of gear that you have just been kind of wondering about if you should upgrade or maybe get, and I can maybe research and find a good budget option and make a review for you, I would greatly appreciate your comment down below. If you could just give this video a like if you found it informational or brought you value, and subscribes for future content, and ring the notification bell so you can get whenever I post anything, and I will see you in the next video. In the next one.